LA Knight and DDP backstage. DDP says, listen, LA, thank you for standing up for me last week. Thank you for being in that match with me. Without you, I wouldn't have stood a chance, to be honest with you. So thank you. LA Knight says, no problem, man. He said, listen. He said, what's going on around here? He said, what a strange old place this is. You've got MachoMan Randy Savage, who's wandering around, ducking and dodging to keep his world title. And then you've got that cross-eyed half-wit, Scott Steiner, is the Intercontinental Champion. Like, I don't understand this place at all. Like, what is going on? To be honest with you, DDP, I don't even know if I made the right decision coming here. Like, I'm so confused. DDP says, yeah, he says that you say about MachoMan being the champion, but he's going against Andre tonight. And he hasn't got me there to help him, so he's going to lose. It's not a ladder match, which he only challenged Andre to a ladder match because he knew it wouldn't suit Andre. He knew that Andre wasn't going to be able to climb a ladder. He knew that. And as for Scott Steiner, well, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, and then you hear Steiner say, whoa, hold on a minute. He said, if you two little punks are going to talk about me, at least have the decency to come and say it to my face. Scott Steiner says, you know, I'm not even sure why you're talking about me. He said, I'm the big bad booty daddy. And I'm the Intercontinental Champion. And that's the way it's going to stay forever and a day. Now holla if you hear me. LA Knight says, well, that's old. Oh, Mean Gene's there. Mean Gene. Mean Gene says, Scott, I'm glad I found you. I've had a thought. And you're probably not going to like this thought, but I've decided there's going to be a gauntlet match for the Intercontinental title. Scott says, not going to like it. There's nobody on this roster that can beat me. I don't care how many people are in that gauntlet match next week. I don't care if there's 10, 20, 30. I don't care if you put the whole damn roster. I will beat every single one of them. Mean Gene says, oh yeah, next week. No. Scott, that match is tonight. Scott says, fine. Main event. The Intercontinental Champion will stay the Intercontinental Champion. Mean Gene says, nope. Wrong again, Scott. You're on now. You are defending the Intercontinental title now. Oh, and by the way, Scott, in case you were wondering what number you're going to be in the gauntlet, you're number 1. LA Knight says, yeah. Steiner says, if that punk's in that match, I'm going to break him. Well, welcome to ToXiC. What a way to start the show. Wow. Mean Gene, I'm glad you got out there, but man, Steiner's in the ring and he isn't happy. Mean Gene says, I will do anything I can to get that belt off of him. Anything. Hopefully tonight it's going to work. Let's go to the ring. The following contest is a gauntlet match for the Intercontinental Championship. In the ring, the Intercontinental Champion, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. And his opponent, or his first opponent, Stardust. Here we go, Intercontinental title gauntlet match. There's going to be 10 people in this match. One of them will be the Intercontinental Champion. But who's it going to be at the end of the match? Let's find out. Stardust down, but not out. Well, Stardust lost the Intercontinental title last week to Scott Steiner. Here we go. There was a huge time difference there, or big enough anyway. Stardust hit the floor first. Stardust is out. Steiner's in. Here we go. Triple H next in the ring. A former Intercontinental Champion himself. Here we go. Triple H. Triple H out on the first attempt. Triple H is down and out. Here we go. Luchasaurus next in the ring. Big Papa Pump holding onto that Intercontinental title. Here we go. Oh man, he's out. He is out. Here we go. The Demon next in. Luchasaurus and the Demon of the House of Horrors. They call themselves two members of, so we don't know who else is in that. But here we go. Scott Steiner again, standing tall as the Intercontinental Champion. The Demon's gone. Here we go. We have next Dustin Rhodes. Two of the Rhodes family have been in this match now. Dustin yet to pick up a championship here on ToXiC. Here we go. This could be his night. Well, it could have been, but it isn't. He's out. Steiner still in the match. Here we go. DDP up next. DDP, yet another yet to pick up a championship here on ToXiC. Will this be his night? Let's find out. DDP out. DDP out. Steiner still holding on. Here we go, Mankind up next for Scotty Steiner. Scott Steiner, I cannot believe this. Scott Steiner still in the match. Mean Gene, I hope you've got someone big to finish this off. Here we go, Mr. Perfect up next. Mr. Perfect has held that championship himself. So, hopefully, tonight might be the night he gets it back. Let's find out. Man, oh man. Mean Gene, how are you feeling? Mean Gene says, well, even the best laid plans don't always go as you want them to, do they? And this is one of them nights. Scott Steiner holding on. Here we go. His final opponent, LA Knight. This is only LA Knight's second week here in ToXiC, but he could knock off the Intercontinental Champion. Let's see how he does. LA Knight down and out. Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Scott Steiner. Well, Mean Gene, that didn't work out. Mean Gene says, I'll think of something. He cannot walk around with that belt. He can't. I'll think of something. Wait a minute, what's going on now? Steiner says, hey kid, you run your mouth a lot for someone who couldn't even last 10 seconds in the ring with Freakzilla, with the big bad booty daddy. And that's a shame. You know, I really saw potential in you when you were backstage and you were giving me some stick. I really thought you might be a challenge, but I was wrong. You're just a useless jobber, just like the rest of them around here. LA Knight. LA says, you know something, Scott? The nurses in the retirement home must be looking for you by now. How are you even standing for so long? Shall I get you some crutches or something? Look, you got lucky tonight. Okay? You were lucky. I came out here, I thought I was going to pick up that in the Intercontinental title, but no. It didn't happen. But I can tell you something. Everybody will remember where they were when L.A. Knight, picks up his first championship. And you know what, Scott? I think that belt would look good on me. So maybe, just maybe, you haven't seen the last of L.A. Knight. Yeah. Scott says, that's cute. You got yourself a little catchphrase. It won't catch on. Nothing will catch on like when I say, now holla if you hear me. You big booty daddy. Shut up! Whoa, LA Knight. Now you listen to me, you cross-eyed halfwit. I've tried to be nice here. I've tried to be the nice guy, but I'm sick of it. Next week, big bad booty daddy. Nah. Scott Steiner and LA Knight one-on-one for the Intercontinental title. Yeah. Now, if you want to get your care assistants to let me know, they know where to find the megastar. Yeah. Well, what do you make of that, Mean Gene? Mean Gene says, I'm going to make it happen, but I don't know. I don't feel very confident that LA Knight is the one to knock off Scott Steiner. But someone has got to get that belt off of him. I just don't know who yet. Let's go to the ring. The following contest is the tag team match, and it is for the World Tag Team Championships. In the ring, representing the Revolution, the team of D'Lo Brown and Kama Mustafa. Their opponents, the team of Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Here we go. Normal tag team rules here. ToXiC tag team rules apply for the tag team championships. The tag team champions against the former tag team champions. Let's see who's going to win. Oh. Oh, we can't count that. I think I knocked him. We can't count that. Ziggsy's still in, but his tag team partner's out. Here we go. Dolph Ziggler, the only one left for his team. Both of the tag team champions are still in the match. Here we go. Okay. Everybody out on that ball. This doesn't happen that often. But if you watched the women's main event last week for the women's tag team titles, this happened twice. We get a restart. Here we go. Here we go, restart. Everybody's back in the ring. That's the rules of the ToXiC tag team division. Here we go. Nobody out. All four men back in the ring. Here we go. We're not messing around. Oh my. Kama Mustafa out of the ring. Ziggler out of the ring. But somehow, Roode hanging on. D'Lo's the only one completely in the ring, but we're going to have to count Roode has still been in the ring because, I mean, he's holding on. We're going to give it to him. Here we go. We're down to one-on-one. Tag team titles are on the line. Who's going to be the champions? Let's find out. Wow. This is not going to be popular with the MachoMan. His boys have just lost the tag team titles. Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions. The team of Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Oh, man. Well, this isn't going to be... Oh, look at the argument going on out here. The former tag team champions pointing the finger at each other. You gotta both be to blame if it's the tag team title, surely. Well, you would think so. If you and your partner have lost the tag team titles, it's down to both of you. It can't be down to just one. So there you have it. We have new tag team champions. And hopefully, we're going to have a new world champion next. Back in the changing room area, Karma says, Macho says, just don't bother. Just don't bother. Just get out. Just get away from me. D'Lo says, look, man, we're sorry, man. Macho says, I don't need to hear it. I've got my own problems. I've got a giant on my hands tonight. They said, look, he said, just get out. Now, go. Get away from me. Wow, the Macho Man. I mean, I thought he'd be mad, but I didn't think he'd be this mad. Oh. Well, we've got some exciting news for you just before we give you your main event. We have Jobbing All the Way, our first special event. Let's go to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is a 2 out of 3 Bulls match. In the ring, the champion, representing the Revolution, MachoMan Randy Savage. And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by his manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He is Andre the Giant. Here we go, main event time. MachoMan couldn't get out of this. This is the contracted rematch for the former champion, Andre the Giant. Here we go. Oh no, the champion has touched the floor. He is out of the ring. Can we get a closer view? There you go. He is touching the floor. It's 1-0 to Andre the Giant. Here we go, 1-0 to Andre. Well, our first special event coming up. We said November, but we actually meant December 23rd. I think I told you the completely wrong date there, but nonetheless, December. Here we go. Oh, there we go. It's one apiece. Andre down. One apiece in this championship match. Here we go. The next ball wins. How about that? Next ball wins. My favourite one. Here we go. Wow. Macho lost his shades, but Andre lost the match. Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, the Macho Man. Wait a minute, what's this now? Come on, Mustafa. He's got that scepter. He's got the King's scepter there, Macho Man's scepter. Macho Man says, "Ooh yeah, you wasn't invited, brother. I don't need you to. Get the hell out of here, man. The match is over. I'm done. I'm going home." Karma says, "Randy, I'm just bringing you your scepter, man. Like you never go anywhere without it. I'm just dropping it to you. I don't understand what the hostility. Look, we'll get them titles back. We will." Macho Man says, "That's your business, brother. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with you." Oh, yeah. Wow, well, there you go. It's all falling apart at the Revolution ever since DDP was kicked out 2 weeks ago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.